Hello and welcome to Mike Behind Bars. I'm Mike.
On Bars.
And this channel is going to be a debating talk show type of channel.
Yeah, every Monday we'll decide to talk about what, like say, hottest new sort of releases in terms of music. I mean, this month we're going to be covering a lot of heavy metal. Yeah. So all you metal guys out there, this is right down your street. Every Tuesday will be
Tech, which is right down my street, which will be covering different military applications, you know, phones, everything tech that you can think of, you know, in cars, that sort of thing. Wednesday will be
Challenge Day, which, so that sort of layout, you know, I mean, we'll just be sort of talking about, well, we'll be asking each other's questions primarily. We'll get you to send your suggestions for the forfeit for the loser. So that's going to be interesting, I suppose.
It will be interesting. See what you guys can come up with. Yeah. We'll see what you guys can come up with.
Thursdays.
Oh, we haven't got anything coming out on Thursdays.
Not yet.
Not yet, at least.
What
we want you to do is, in the comments below, we want you to come up with things that you want us to hear us talk about, debate over, that sort of thing, which we'll do on a Thursday.
It's all like fan suggestions every Thursday. Yeah. So like anything you guys want us to talk about, it can be anything from, I don't know, I mean, the best fruit in the world, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, best fruit in the world to how much you hate Tony Blair, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, your suggestions, your show. Friday.
News. News and current affairs.
So, obvious. I mean, this week, what were we going to be covering? So, sort of like
this week,
what's going on down in Mexico and Texas?
I hear there's a bit windy down there.
Yeah, it's a little bit wet.
I've heard.
Proper moist.
Proper moist. And well, China's policies.
Yeah,
their one-child policy. So
is now a two-child policy.
So that's the sort of stuff we'll be covering this week. Yeah. So it's music today. We're covering last month's Trivium's new album, Silence in the Snow, and
Coheed Cambria's Colours Before the Sun.
So we'll start with Trivium.
Trivium comes first, I guess.
Right.
Oh, and also what we have forgotten to mention so far.
Yeah.
Amateurs. Yes, what we've forgotten to mention so far, we'll sort of, specifically with the music, because it is such a broad subject, there's so many different sort of tastes and whatever. We'll debate over these sort of things, and then towards the end of the month, we'll release another sort of video, an extra, if you will, for what we've gone through, and we'll like sort of rank the albums in order from that month. So, yeah, you get the gist of that. I don't need to explain anymore, I don't think.
I think you got it there. Right, okay. So, views on Trivium's new album.
He knows what's coming up. I've listened to this album 2 or 3 times now, and there's just not a decent song on there. I don't think it's. I mean, what we used to from Trivium. I mean, Vengeance Falls, ignoring that entirely.
I think it's still more in context with the sort of metal theme. It's just not them.
It's modern metal.
Yeah,
and that's where I disagree with it. It sounds like Trivium and what Trivium were trying to be bringing, especially when you listen to, say, anything from Ember through to Shogun, really. That is Trivium. That's their most successful period. It's their best period.
Yeah.
No one can disagree with me, I'm right.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, that was when they released their better stuff. They were just on top of their game, and since then they've just not lived up. It's been disappointment after disappointment, and this is the latest disappointment.
I've listened to the album about 3-4 times now. I do have to say, myself, it's growing on me. Silence in the Snow, as a track, I think is good, but I know you don't. Their new emblem that they've come up with, which is
the album cover, you mean?
Yeah, it's their new logo as well. Yeah, it is based on a so Matt said their lead singer, Matt Heafy. He said in an interview that they based it on a Japanese devil.
It looks like Donnie Darko, to be honest.
It does look like Donnie Darko, but I like it. I must say, I do like it.
I think the whole sort of theme, the whole artwork and everything, it works.
Yeah.
I mean, even the theme that runs through the album works. It's just musically, it's awful.
The clean vocals isn't there.
It's what you told me. I mean, you said about Silence in the Snow, the title track. It was written around the time of Shogun. Now,
2007.
listen to that song and listen to Shogun. Just nowhere near. It's such a gulf in class. It's ridiculous. It's
Down
like two
from the
different
Sky.
bands. You listen to Down from the Sky, Insurrection, The Calamity, Kirisuti Gomen. You listen to songs like that and listen to Silence in the Snow, and it's like, no. And for them to come out and say, we couldn't have done it justice at the time, it's like, well, no one could. I don't want to sound funny, but Stephen Hawking can't explain how awful that song is. For me.
The thing is, I like it. I do like that one. I also like Dead and Gone, off the new album, which I like those two. The other ones I'm not taken with just yet. Those two for me are the standout ones from the album. But then again, it's nowhere near the likes of Ascendancy, Crusade.
Oh, hell no.
You're not going to get close. I mean, Tread the Floods.
Tread the Floods is an outstanding. It's a masterclass in guitar work. That track
Yeah.
is. And don't get me wrong, while there's some good guitar work on there, it sounds like it's done for the sake of it. I mean, really, I think since In Waves, having David Ryman producing Vengeance Falls and these stupid reports of Heafy having a new vocal coach, a guitar teacher, after all the stuff they've done, and he still needs a guitar teacher and a vocal instructor, to me that seems stupid. But, I've lost my train of thought, Karen.
But the thing is, having a new vocal coach, you can sort of understand why he wants to go down the clean vocal route, explore that sort of avenue. You can sort of understand it to a certain degree, but it's not Trivium.
No,
it's not who they are.
I mean, you listen to the stuff Trivium have done, and then you listen to these sort of things, and I still stand by what I said earlier. It sounds like they're moving into being like the next Bring Me the Horizon, but a bad version of such. Now, I really don't like Bring Me the Horizon. I think Sempiternal was okay as an album.
I do like that album.
I'm a bit divided on the other stuff. Great band live, and in fact, taking nothing away from Trivium, I could still imagine this album would work live, but as a studio release, it shouldn't be. It is the thing that should not be. Metallica.
But no, I don't mind it too much. I must say, I don't mind it. I think we will stay divided on this album. Probably.
Until the day I die. I don't even recommend it. I don't recommend listening to it. Your ears will bleed for the wrong reasons. So
you see, Trivium are my favourite artists. So for me,
they used to be mine for a very, very long period of time. I've loved Trivium. I've tried to support them all the way through. Vengeance Falls, I even gave a chance, which is catastrophic, and this isn't an improvement. I mean, how do you not get better than Vengeance Falls when the only decent song on there wasn't even written by them? It was written by REM, alternative rock done metal, and that's the best thing on the album. That's done. Dream's over.
I think we'll remain divided on this first album. I think we will. Right, on that note,
anyway,
moving on. What is our next album?
Colours Before the Sun. I nearly forgot the name of the album then. I got a little bit tongue-tied. I went to say Before the Colours Run. But yeah, Colours Before the Sun by Coheed Cambria. Now, this is another band I used to listen to a lot in school. And I have to be honest, I was expecting more of the same, and not quite what I expected. It seems to me that they've tried to cover every possible genre they could think of that's popular at the moment, and that to me, at first, like the first few tracks on the album, I think are really poor. Like, they're not good. It's pop punk, it's typical pop punk. I mean, Kelly Clarkson could do a decent cover of them, so that says a lot. But on the whole, I was quite surprised. The album grows on you, very much.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to them before, I must say. This is the first time I've listened to them. I listened to some of their older stuff, I listened to their new stuff. I do have to agree with you. It's a bizarre album. Yeah, it's really
best way of
bizarre.
describing it. I mean, there's still the progginess, there's still a little bit of metal in there, but generally I think their sound's got a bit... Their sound is watered down a lot. It sounds like Roadrunner have had a lot more input into think they're signed to Roadrunner. I think anyway, but yeah, whoever the producers of the record company is, I think they've had a lot more input as to what direction the band should take, and I'm not sure that's done their sound good. So like compared to album 4, it's just not on a par. But I would still give it a listen. I mean, as a chill out metal album, it works.
I mean,
It really does.
I do like it.
I mean,
It's got a nice variation in there.
Yeah, it does.
It does have a nice variation in there.
I mean, anyone, I think anybody who watches this, I mean, be it whether you're into your pop, be it whether you're into, say, your pop rock, into metal, there's an album on there for everyone, a song on there for everyone. And I don't think you could go wrong. I really don't. I mean, I would recommend buying it if you have the money.
Yeah,
but
if you have the money.
Yeah, not illegally. That's bad. But I love how I pointed to myself then.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd recommend that one. It's a decent album. Really, by and large, a good album. I mean, I will say this though. I don't listen to albums until the album is released. I don't listen to the singles running up to. I'd rather listen to it as a whole. And as a concept, I think by and large it works. It's just I'm not a big fan of pop punk, and that's where it falls down for me. But otherwise, solid effort and a mature Coheed and Cambria. It's refreshing. Refreshing, yeah, good word.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. It's one way of putting it. I don't think I can really say anymore, if I'm perfectly honest. I think you've covered all the bases there. It's fine though. It's mine. I'm not familiar with them, so I think that's. You can tell which one he prefers. I must say,
no contest. No contest.
I must say, I do prefer it to Trivium's, but I can't say I don't like
Really?
Trivium's.
Wow. Okay, now that does surprise me. I didn't expect that.
Because
I really didn't expect that.
every song on there, I sort of enjoyed.
Other
To
than
a
the
certain
pop punk, I'd
extent.
agree.
Yeah. To a
That
certain
does
extent, I
surprise
even
me.
enjoyed that.
That does surprise me.
But, you know, it's sort of, it is Trivium.
I mean, I'd love to like the album. I really would, but I just can't.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
I mean, nah. I could carry on, but I don't think we'd have the time on the video.
I don't think, to be honest with you, we'd still be here at midnight if we could.
Oh yeah, I do. I'd run.
And I don't need that. That's the last thing I need.
Nor do I.
I don't want to spend time.
I'm
with
prone
you.
to seizures. I don't need this.
You can tell, look at him.
And that isn't offensive. I generally do. I could go get my tablet for you right now, but I can't be bothered.
He can get away with it because he's disabled.
Gotta take my special pills.
Right.
Well, yeah. I suppose that's all concluded. What album would you go for out of the two?
Coheed. Personally, as an album, Coheed.
No, I'd agree.
As an album, which
Definitely.
we're talking about the albums. We're not talking about the songs. We are talking about the album.
Historically, I'd say Trivium.
Yeah. As an artist, Trivium for me.
No, I'd agree. I mean, even though I do like Coheed and Cambria, I like progressive music, but Trivium's album hasn't got shit on this, to be honest. It just hasn't.
No. See, for
And
me,
that hurts to say.
Dead and Gone and the signature track, Silence in the Snow, I really enjoy. I must say, as songs that I really, really enjoy them. But as an album, it's weak. 2 songs on an entire album doesn't make an album.
Yeah.
Same as sport. A player in a team doesn't make a team.
I can't say anything.
You're
Hazard
talking.
knocked us out of the League Cup, so we're screwed. We're having a great season, we are.
I'm a rugby fan, so.
Kieran Brooks is being pushed on Facebook as well.
Is he?
Yeah, after they lost to Worcester. So. Cheers.
But no, say you get someone
again.
like, say the World Cup. You know, the Rugby World Cup. You had Namibia.
This is going off on a tangent.
It is going
really
off on a tangent. But this is covering the whole. The player doesn't make a team. You got Namibia. Yeah, they're in the rankings. They are the worst team in the rankings. Yeah, they're fucking horrendous. No offense, Namibia. But say you put someone like McGraw or Dan Carter out of New Zealand, or you say like Ford or that out of England.
Yeah.
You put that in Namibia. Just one player. Namibia is still going to be shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is the easiest way of putting it. I mean, McGraw, the best captain for me of all time. He's in New Zealand.
He's been dirty over the World Cup, though.
He has been.
I haven't appreciated his play. He's been
But
lucky not to get sin-binned a couple of times.
Up to this World Cup, and I think even so far during this World Cup, he's only got 3 yellow cards. His an entire 14-year career. I'm not being funny, but that guy knows how to get away with fouls.
He should have got free. Yeah, I'll give him that.
He knows how to play the rest. That for me makes a fucking amazing player.
No, I can go with that.
I mean, anyway, tangent over.
Yeah.
Tangent over.
Back to the point.
Coheed.
2 votes for Coheed.
Coheed it is.
Pick up Coheed and Cambria, guys. Colours before the sun. And
Ignore
ignore silence in the snow.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no. The song, those 2 songs are good to listen to. Album, don't waste your money. Right then.
Fair chat.
Fair shout.
Coheed.
Right then.
Alright then, guys.
Tune in tomorrow. It's text tomorrow.
Yep, text. So we'll be covering Apple Pay, as that's been released over the last couple of weeks, and also 3D printers.
They're not new tech, but I think cover them.
Yeah,
will be interesting. Will be interesting.
I'm not a techie guy, but 3D printers are awesome.
Definitely fucking amazing.
Right
then, tune into the next video for more.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!
Oh, and also catch us on Facebook and Twitter, Mike Behind Bars. So that would be facebook.com/Mike Behind Bars. Links are both below in the description. And we will see you tomorrow.
Bye!